Okay. Now I need you to get into your groups, and we're going to do a little project. We're going to make some magical reports. And I'm going to give you some materials, and I want you to illustrate in any style that you want. And don't forget to make connections between the animals' lives and our lives.
So, I think it all started on the bus. I remember everyone counting off, including the adults.
I need students 1 through 12 with me, please. 1 through 12.
And Mr. Fitz divided us into small groups, each one with their own chaperone. And then each chaperone got a packet from Mr. Fitz with several worksheets and other activities he wanted us to do at the aquarium. I think he got some of these from the aquarium website. So when the bus arrived at the aquarium, Mr. Fitz went straight to the booth and got exactly the right number of tickets. Oh, he also found out the when and where for our lunch. So yeah, this guy Ben, remember, the visitor's assistant, he stepped in. He was cool. He had this big walkie-talkie and knew where every animal in the aquarium was. He also laid down some rules for us to follow, like no chewing gum, because it can end up in the penguin's feathers.
Ew, there's like stuff.
Yes, and then Ben stamped our hands, like this, and took us inside the aquarium lobby. Everyone was waiting to go inside the aquarium, but because we had these stamps on our hands, we got to go straight through the re-entry line. And then Mr. Fitz made a really good point. This was a good bathroom stop, and there were lockers you can rent for stuff you don't want to carry around with you all day.
Okay, and then right before we opened the door to see the animals, our chaperone showed us a very important piece of paper. It was the map of the aquarium. We circled some spots we did not want to miss. We also figured out where the Marine Mammal Center was and where we could go in case one of us got lost.
To properly explore the New England Aquarium, we recommend having a plan. Make a list of animals you know you don't want to miss. Go to the website's Animals and Exhibits section and find the animal's location, noting them on your map before you arrive. If you have any problems finding them, just find someone with the aquarium logo on their shirt and they can direct you.
The first animals we saw were the penguins. I mean, you couldn't not see the penguins. Yeah, there were penguins everywhere. But they became more like individual people when our chaperone pointed out that penguin mates have matching bracelets. And I even found out that the water they swim in is from the Boston Harbor, which made me think a bit more about what Mr. Fitz was saying about connections. And then we moved up the ramp to where the leafy sea dragons are.
I can't find them.
It was kind of hard to find them. The tank looked like it was a bunch of seaweed.
Oh, it says that this is where they are.
I don't know why. And then our chaperone had us just stare at the weeds. And some of them started moving up and down and all around the tank.
Look, there's one moving.
We started to realize that there's probably a ton of fish in there that no one ever notices.
Every tank can be rewarding if you give it a chance. Choose a spot in a tank that doesn't have so many fish, and you'll be surprised at the animals that will appear.
Yeah, there were actually some very sneaky fish in that tank, and I also discovered that they can be found in marshes all around Boston. That was when I think I started getting what Mr. Fitz wanted us to find in the aquarium. It was kind of like these tanks were becoming these really neat windows into the oceans all over the world.
And then we moved up another ramp to a place where we can get a little wet.
When you come to the aquarium, there are many different animals that you can interact with, including live animals that you can touch. You just want to make sure that you're gentle with them and that you ask a staff member before you touch anything.
While we were reaching in the water to touch the sea star, hermit crabs, and other stuff, a staff member came over and explained how these animals are local. They're kind of like our neighbors sitting in this rocky living room visiting us.
And then there was the octopus. It was so cool really seeing one alive, not like in a book. I really wanted to record what a real octopus looks like, and a chaperone had a great idea.
Students should bring a notebook or other ways to record their visit. They can take pictures, but we recommend taking them along thematic lines, such as tails, the kind of tails they see, the kind of animals that have those tails, and why they think they might have them. They could also take pictures of different color patterns they see, or other jobs they might find at the aquarium.
I picked mouths for my theme, and here are just a few of the mouths I found.
I think that was most of it. But oh yeah, I almost forgot. Before we left, we had our lunch in the cafe.
And we watched a 3D movie in the IMAX theater. And I got a stuffed penguin from my auntie in the gift shop.
Oh, and Mr. Fitz also told us the next time we come back, we can take an explorer class. I want to learn more about the penguins.
So is everyone done with their reports? Almost.